Okay, so it's now Saturday, November 7th. This has been a terrible trading week for me. Um, but nonetheless, I'm still in the game. My losses have been semi-controlled, but yeah, this is going back to that whole thing about emotional trading. I'm eating some amazing ramen noodles to make myself feel better. Um, anyways, and it just reminds you how fast time goes by. This is my friend Ronson. Back in November. Oh no, sorry. This is back in actually 2005, summer of 2005. I went to set up Superman. This is me right here, and on the set of Superman, there's Brandon Routh and Cal Penn. It's amazing how much time flies. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that because I think it was cool. So let me get back to this. This is my profit chart from last year till now. I'm down $6,000. It kind of sucks. Yes, I know. I'm just looking on the overall. There's times when I actually get these nice little dips, where I actually come back up and then I dip again. I come back up and I dip again. And I'm like, there's one, two, three, and now the fourth. What is going on? And I think I know what it is. Emotionally, you think that you have it under control, and then you start taking bigger positions or you start getting a little cocky with yourself. And then, bang, you get dropped. Same thing with here back in May. And then now, it's no difference. The difference, however, I'm tracking my trades. Okay. Last month, this is the end of last month, I had 23 trades ish, and 11 of those were profitable with a net profit of 600 something, 650. I'm not looking at scoring big right now. I'm more looking at, can I win these trades? If I'm able to repeat this month, October, then that's great. This is my month of November. I'm losing 577. I'm still up 200 from October till now, but it's embarrassing and it sucks just to see this. Everybody's banking on earnings and this and this, and I'm buying this. I'm buying earning breakout, not working. Buying earning breakout, not working. Buying this earnings winner is not working. Dip buying this earning winning panic. Well, this one was with terrible. Dip buying this pure out of revenge trade. So now you can see I'm starting to just fuck myself over. Most of these are E trades, and E trade just kills me on commissions. What I've done now is I've taken out. I'm over trading, obviously. So first things I've done is I've actually removed my E-Trade account. I've actually already done 15 trades of E-Trade, 15 in, 15 out, so I don't have to worry about, the next quarter having E-Trade Pro. So I'm actually taking my money out just to control myself. I'm shifting my focus only on IB because IB has been consistently most profitable of all my entire brokers. So that's the first thing I'm doing. So that way I don't overtrade. I know it limits me and it takes from 6 day trades down to 3, but with 2,000 bucks trading on E-Trade, I mean, it's very difficult because your risk reward just sucks. And I think Tim Grittani talks about that in his thing. Um, anyways, in his DVD, how to beat commissions. So, anyways, you guys have probably seen my blog posts lately. It's just frustrating, really frustrating. Um, well, this is kind of nice. I'm gonna save this. I like cool things, so I usually screen grab them. Okay, so you've probably seen my blog posts and me posting about how shitty I've been doing. I just turned 8 trades into 10 losing trades. Can it get any worse? Actually, yeah, it can if you don't emotionally control it. But I slept on it last night. I wrote into the chat room. Good luck, everybody. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna come back fresh next week. I got one day trade on Monday, ready to capitalize if there is something. Not necessarily that there is something. I know earnings have been playing out, but this guy Sunseeker, he said something great here. If your dip buying is your gain, then put your starter position order 5 to 10 cents before support, and your full size at support. I'm gonna try the strategy out next week. You have to just always be learning and always try new things. Stay in the game, and as long as you don't blow up your account. Now, number one, did I blow up my account? No. Yeah, I've got some crazy losses, but they're less than $100 each. But each one is a lesson, each one. So let's go over this. VSCP, what the fuck did I do there? Okay, so I'm gonna go over here in my E-Trade. I have VSCP up here, and I'm gonna go back 5 days. Let's do a 5-minute chart just on here so we can see. So VSCP on the overall 90 days has, actually if you go back 2 years so we can see the better chart pattern. It's been downtrending, but it's up on earnings, yeah, and it's hold its gains. In the past, it spikes, fails, spikes, fails, spikes, fails. But this is earnings. That's different. Okay, so what's different about this? What did I write here? I long 300 on the second, and I believe the second is somewhere here. And I had 300 shares at 515, and I got out at 497 or 494. So I lost. I believe it's here. 490 something. Yeah, so it has to have been this drop here, looks like, on the second. Yeah. So what did I do wrong? I think I was probably chasing it. That's a chase. Okay. No good. No good. That needs to be bought here at the low fours, at least, in order for that to be something useful on this dip here from this support. But you know, with this price action where it finishes so weak, you have a chance of it bouncing. This was the play here. If I dip bought it on the first day, from here when it dropped down to 425, this is the predictable move right here. So late day, see it's at 345. So yeah, let me close out extended hours. So yeah, late day over here at 345, and then it has this predictable bounce here to 540. And I think I was trying to chase it here in the 515s. It did go up here, but then it probably went back down. So this is my problem. Okay, so that's one. Let's go to the next one. Plug, PLUG. I went 1,000 shares in at 286 on the 3rd. So let's look at Plug. And all right, so I'm analyzing this with you guys because I hope that this will help you. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm going to be doing this every week just because I think it's helpful for newbies so they can see how charts work and see what the fuck I'm doing wrong. All right, in at 286, out at 285. Well, that's a scratch trade, basically. Okay, so what did I do here? I'm buying this earnings breakout at breakout level on the 3rd. So here's the 3rd, and I bought at 286. So that has to be somewhere here. I see. So it probably spiked up, came back down, spiked up again, and I bought it here, only for it to go up a few cents and come back down. It's just terrible. What am I doing? This long-term chart doesn't even have anything substantial, and it's spiked huge a year ago, and then it just not so good. But yeah, it's earnings, and it's held its gains, and it could potentially run, but the buyout needs to be somewhere earlier at 274 or on this dip at 260. Then I would have had this nice run up here. Okay, so again, I'm chasing. Okay, that's 2 out of 2 chasing so far. Okay, but luckily I got out of this as a break even. I know what it was too. I think Plug, I was chasing it with Mark Crook. Don't chase stocks, like, don't chase alerts, okay? He was buying here, hoping to sell into the threes. And I think it did hit the threes later on, but I don't know, this choppiness just, it's going to fake you out the whole time. It's not as strong as you'd like it to be. Alright, what else? We have ATEN. Okay, so this one, just a freaking slow mover. Long-term chart. Not a bad. It's got a pretty good. It's got gap down here, but overall on the recent breakout is a breakouts at around 740s, and there we have it at the 740. This is the breakout right here. So the best time to buy this, and I probably would have missed this because this is an earnings run here. Best time to buy this is somewhere here, or on the first dip, which is somewhere here at 760. To get this run up, but this is hindsight now we're looking, so it moving really slowly is kind of hard to say. I bought it somewhere, what did I say, 760, and I sold it at 750, so I probably got faked out over here, but I held it over 2 days. Seriously, such a slow mover, not really worth my time. I was hoping it would get back up to here, so I think that was an okay play because I did buy it on an overnight here at 760, yeah, right there, and held through this day and then got faked out on this one probably. But it did hold its support. I would have probably, a better buy idea would have been to buy it at this support because it is holding its breakout the whole way through. This does have a potential to keep going next week. But But 772 is not a good time to buy. I mean, this fake out here would be probably a good one to buy. All right, what's the next one? EFOI. I think I chased Tim on this one, so I'm not going to even say anything about it. Tim likes to buy on a panic, morning panic right here. Especially when something morning panics on an earnings win, you have a chance to pick it up and have it run again. But this had a negative analyst news. I didn't even pay attention. I was so pissed off in my other trades already. Emotionally, I was not even set, and this thing just kept boom, boom, boom. That was a chase. So what is it? 3 out of 4 chasing now. Okay, 3 out of 4. This is how dangerous chasing can be. Better to analyze it yourself. Next one is GENE. GENE, I was short biased because this stock is just up on no reason. And it was up a ton earlier this year. I did trade it on the way up over here on the long-term chart, and I did bank some money. So I guess I gave it back to the pot this time around. So let's talk about this. I tried to buy it where? 367, sold at 359. And again, I'm using E-trades on these, so immediately I lose $20 a trade, or a few cents a share, because of this commission shit. So 367 must have been over here somewhere. Ah, fuck. Look at me. I'm chasing this. I'm chasing this. How idiotic of me to chase this stupid thing. Then I short it the next time at 320. Actually, I wanted to short it at 340. I remember this because I wanted to see if it cracked, and it did crack it. But I missed it, and it did dip down for a while, and it wouldn't go. I think it spiked here to 335. I was like, fuck, I really want to short this. And there were shares to short everywhere. So I could have got in on this, but then I shorted it down here, and then this faked me out. Right here, this little bounce. But, you know, hindsight, it would have been a nice short. Fuck me. Alright, so that's kind of chasing it at 320s, shorting here. This 320, I shorted it here. Bad idea. It's early in the day. Better to actually short because this is the first red day at the end of market here. But it did drop so much that I was just scared. I didn't think, because it's close to these support lines, so I didn't want to risk a bounce over here. It would have been better had I shorted up here at 340s, my initial plan. Crack of this initial support here. It's not even a support, just blew past it. But yeah, this would have been support here. And got at least 30 cents a share. Stupid me. Stupid me. Okay, so that's kind of a chase. How many chases now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chases. Okay, look at that. Just because I'm chasing, I'm killing myself. So I hope whoever's watching this video can learn from this mistake of mine. IFON's the next one. This is yesterday. I was already upset with myself, but I bought here at market close. Actually, I fell asleep. I woke up at 8 in the morning, which is 7 p.m. over there in New York. I saw Tim's buy alert, and I just totally chased it, and I fell on this tank. That's it. I don't even have to say anything else here. That's exactly what happened here. 1,000 shares, losing 80 bucks. These are unnecessary losses. Every one of these chases unnecessary. IFON long 500 at 194. Yeah, I'm not even. These two are chases. All right, ERII long. Okay, this one I am chasing it. All right, but this was yesterday. Let me just go to today's chart so you can see. This one, it broke out. Let's do 5 minutes, 5 days, 3 days. Okay, so you can see on this chart that it broke out above these highs here, especially like over here at $8 ish. Okay, so $7.80 and then $8. Once it passed 8, it went up. Okay, that's your earnings breakout. I came in at 8.20 on this dip, and I got scared out at 8.15 right here, right when it dropped to 8.10 or something. I should have been looking at buying it on this pullback here. But then again, hindsight, you never know if this is going to drop. And the entry is not the best. It would have been better at $8, but actually at 8.10 the entry would have been okay because my risk would have been at $8. This was a trade that I should have held all the way up here because of my emotional well-being that I've like, fuck this, I've lost 10 trades this month. I did not capitalize on this. So how much of this was I chasing? You know, this one I did see it. Um, but of all these trades, most of these, the majority, vast majority of them, were chasing. I would say out of 9 of these right here, this one definitely wasn't a chase. I think I did. This one's, I don't count this because this is minus 25. That's scratch. 9 trades here. 7 were chasing. 7 unnecessary losses. Okay, so when Tim Grattani, when Tim Sykes, when everybody says trade something that is good setup and good everything, your odds of success are much higher. And let me prove it to you on my trade tracker. This is October. Okay, you see how many blacks I have, and all the reds are actually minimal. This one was a chase. um, but how many times have I chased and lost money? Okay, notice I just said this one is a chase, and that's a $222 loss, unnecessary loss. Okay, so just going back, reviewing my trades on the week. I hope this is helpful for somebody so that you guys can learn from my mistakes, because it sucks. It really sucks to see these many losing trades in a row, and it all starts with a few, and your emotions just get dived right in. Take it a trade at a time. I took it as a big hole, and I fucked myself. So I hope that helps people. Anyways, thanks for watching.